But I just started my stream. If you want to see where the place I was talking, I know I saved. I know I saved. Wait. Oh wait. Is this place? Yes, it is. I think it's because I accidentally pressed my right stick whenever I loaded in. I thought, yeah, but I am I am just I love most of the mechanics on Baldur's Gate 3, but I just love that you can loot stuff without people getting mad. Because I have, oh, what is it? Have the animal steal fleet?
Could we not just move the machines out of the way? Touch any of my friends. The magnetic polarity will rip your soul apart.
Okay, I missed like the last 20 seconds of what you said because I was listening to a voice message from my girlfriend. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Doesn't Man doesn't Manthara's chest piece go for uh, like a bit? Like at least a few hundred. What are you killing everything?
I've seen much of the living lands, but I always come back here.
Yeah. Yeah. Why'd you kill him? uh, um, damn. I can hear the sadness in your voice. Guessing you made a save? Damn. question. It for those
I wish you could have
those
seen
food
Emerald's Tear in
effects
better
that
times.
raise your stats and
What was it
stuff,
like?
do
I've only passed
they
through a few
fade,
times over
right?
the years.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets.
How do you know how long they
Emerald's
last?
Tear was everything.
Because none of them actually say they last a certain amount of time. Well, well, I'd have to go check, but I was gonna tell you what my main gear is right now.
Pleasant and
So
abundant.
uh, so my main hand that I usually use is this spear right here. Can you see it? And this grimoire. In, in my offhand, for if I need to do heavy hits, I have this exceptional great sword. And then I got this chest plate that I wear. And I have this one just in case I want to start you just in case I'm see a thing where I can use mostly magic. And then I use these two for magic and constitution. Okay, so yeah, yeah, let's see. Locking by 25%. Deep breath. Power jump. Eh, yeah. I'm guessing you killed her. Yeah. I wonder if you know. Huh. If I continue using that great sword, I might as well uh I might as well use a ability point or two on this passive brawn, which increases two-handed attack damage. Yeah, instead of having to redo your entire character. Yeah, I'm gonna respec my level choices for abilities and stuff, because the only thing I really need on Wizard is just the Grimoire. So I basically wasted two ability points on minor missiles. Yeah, I was gonna try and use the things for minor missile to do other stuff. I th What tree? Ah, well, yeah, I could put a point or two in there. Just gonna well, yeah, really? Oh, I'm wearing heavy right now. Well, it was running out whenever I was wearing this Animancer one. The reason why I picked, the reason why I grabbed this Puppers plate or whatever was because I thought, well, since my essence just keeps going down, might as well just go ahead and conti- get something that lowers it as well. Yeah. Takes away 45, but I mostly use the essence whenever there's like a massive group, so I use like a the lightning attack that goes between them. Yeah, that's the main reason why I use essence. But if I'm fighting like a big boss, I use like the shield and the fire blast. Fireball. Dun 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 dun. I'm actually gonna reset my ability points. Damn. Wait, what did I do that has my constitution up so high? I actually don't know. Oh, it does. Plus, I think, yeah, this also gives it. But I, what else gives constitution? Oh, Kai's training. It was Kai's training. Okay, I'm gonna put 4 in my 6 in Constitution. I have 6 in Constitution, which I'm gonna leave it. 5 in Dexterity, 5 in Perception, 7 in Intelligence. I mean Intellect, and 5 in Resolve. Yes, I did mess up the word. Leave me alone. Uh, and restart the game. Do what? I think I believe so. Channel the Beyond, becoming invisible and draining essence until your next combat action. Step into the Beyond, reappearing behind your enemy. Oh, yeah, Ryan. We can't make all the food on the in, we can't make all of the recipes without actually using like going into our abilities and picking certain abilities to unlock other recipes. I didn't know that. This will help me with attacks. Okay, so Ryan, should I max out? Should I max this out? It's called constant recovery. At max, it'll heal 100% of the damage I've taken in the past. Yeah. Chopper. Look, if it gets to Chopper, then the only other place it can actually go is to the end of the Alabasta arc. Yeah. Oh, so it's gonna end at Chopper. Well, yeah. Ah. Oh, you're like a quarter way through Alabasta? Here, how about this? Hmm, you're on episode 6.
Sounds like the fable.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels, for the first time, it'll take some getting used to, but at least now I have a place I can call my own. Good, because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway. Go on, then. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. No one lived. Not exactly. Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return.
Wait,
And
so
Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian Republic.
so you've seen the part where they
giving
get off the
thanks
ship,
to
or
his
did it skip
dark
that part?
god.
In Alabasta. Like whenever they first pull up to Alabasta and they're parking their boat.
We prefer to call it an intellectual spiritual. So the Animancer, at the time, 40 years later, Maxim vanished. Nonsense, of course. His son has been... Thanks for listening. We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them. Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret. I'm just happy for him.
I believe.
Not before I've done some reading. Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, what a pain. Don't let her... One of these... Anyway. I'll tell you what... Let me think. No one has... She was always... Have you heard of the ever... Sorry to disappoint you, but I haven't heard anything. Being an outcast means being out. What do you want to know? Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions. We haven't been together long, but I think I have you. In Paradise, you handed your killer to the Steel Garrote. Much like tossing meat to a pack of wolves. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. Kai is a useful fellow. We need people just on this, but they... Anytime. Marius is working through something. And he's a... Anytime. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp. I suppose you deserve to know. My mother, she... Anything's possible after all.
I was gonna replace her with the
Whoever
other girl.
controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
Did you hear me?
My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her.
What's the other
My
girl's
father thought she
profession?
was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so
Well, I
little
have,
time to achieve it. Theoretically, her
yeah,
plan should have worked.
I
But the
have,
living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with
the,
reality.
the main reason why I keep Kai
Everything
with me
went
is because
wrong.
he's basically at my tank.
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it. No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence.
Yeah.
But neither was the
But,
experiment.
you know,
My
one of the
mother
things I
transgressed
dislike
on
about
nature,
this one
on
that
existence
I
itself.
wish they added that
Still,
they
I
had
don't
in Baldur's
understand
Gate.
what went wrong. When I do, then I can
Same
finish her
thing, the
work.
same way you killed the girl in your playthrough.
I was 17. After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was
Menthar.
ages before Kolichi got me to
Well,
crack
not the way
open a
you
book.
killed them,
I have a
but
lot of catching up to do in my
if that,
studies.
if what you were
Need to make up
going
for
to
lost
originally
time.
do, at least with the two final ones you get.
It's just that poop. Besides, studying a pillar of
Look,
Adra is
you
not
know
the
we'd
same as
both
prying
enjoy
apart the
that if they
fabric
had
of
it
the
in
living
here.
lands. My mother learned that the hard way. That's all I care to say for now.
But I'm
At
pretty
least
sure they left
about
it
this
out
topic.
because of, well,
I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stair.
um,
That it could banish
isn't
the
it like
Dream Scourge
rated
from
for
our
like
lands. Of
PG-13 or
course,
something?
Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got. Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it. Very good. You know your metaphysics. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree.
Yeah.
I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first. That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Casto led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the
Yeah.
future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here. I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already. He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a
Well,
dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but
one
dangerous.
of my favorite parts was the the parts about Impel Down and
Afraid not.
the
I've heard
war
a
at
lot of
Marie Joie,
contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years.
which
Some
that's
say Castle is still in power,
people call that
while
like the
others think
midway
his
through
second in
the
command took
story,
over the
but I
Valian
think it's
trading company.
I think it's
You know
earlier
how it
than
is.
midway.
Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Unfortunately,
But
that's all I
it's
know. Whether or
that's
not
basically
Castle
the
succeeded, I don't think it's
midpoint
folly
of
to
their
dream.
of like the world story for them for the crew.
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become
But
fully aware of
I
my
like
past
the
lives.
I liked
Every Animancer
the fight
tries
at
and fails.
the
It's practically a
Doflamingo
rite of
fight
passage.
and the Kaido fight,
So,
even though you
one
wouldn't
evening,
like the
I
Kaido fight.
crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur
Yeah.
work. Then I turned it on.
Well,
Big mistake.
I said
The
I
next thing I
like
knew,
that
it was
fight
morning.
mostly because it's
I was
funny, but
floating in the
also
fountain,
the
and my
the
head was
first half of the
pounding like
fight.
a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum
Mostly,
and the crew on
I
shore
think the
leave.
first part of the
That
fight
answers a lot of
and
questions,
the
honestly.
Wano act,
Sometimes I
the Wano
wonder,
arc in
what
general
if it actually
was
worked?
a
What
was
if all of
probably
this happened
one
before,
of the best
and I'm just
arcs
reliving the
so
events of a
far.
past life? I try not to
But
think about it too much.
the the final part of the fight with Kaido was kind of weird.
Ah, a simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
Yeah,
Indeed. Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle,
friends.
but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way. Pleasant dreams.
What is it you like so much about ghost stories, Giada?
Envoy? Hard to imagine what... I mean, she'll need time. Right.
And you only didn't really
Right.
want to watch it
I'm
because
sure
she
you'll find it
spoiled the Kaido
absolutely
fight.
gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a
Well,
hole
that's
in
because
your
you
water
haven't watched
skins.
much.
Ask away. Yes, I... Thank you. Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the grinning Balrog? No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival.
Power
I understand that, and a lot of people don't.
or the
And
boss
that's why
lady?
they're dead, and I'm still here. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with
Yeah.
as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
The ones with the horns, right? Oh, the movie. I haven't
Oh,
seen the movie.
you noticed. I don't know. I've heard stories all my life about the gods and magic, and they never seem to do any good for anyone. Right, sure. But from what I've seen, it mostly causes problems. Magic gives a lot of power to some people and leaves others helpless. And animancy? Don't get me started on
I,
messing with other
I
people's
swear if you
souls.
say
That's
Gojo,
just not right.
fuck you.
Well, you asked, I answered. Feel free to cast all the
Look,
spells and cry
here's
out
how
to
I see
whatever gods
Gojo.
you like.
Here's how I
I
see
won't
Gojo.
stop you. Just don't
I
expect
see
me to
him
join
as a
in.
bi Kakashi. And more flashy.
Same one you are.
I just don't
What kind
I
of
just don't
blessed
like his
question is that? Oh,
he reminds me
huh.
so much of
I see.
Kakashi that
I
him
sometimes
having
use
that
Lember without
upbeat
really thinking
attitude
about
all
it.
the time
That's what you mean,
just
right?
feels weird.
Right. I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. And that's... Ah, right. So, I'm sure you... Right, changing this. What do you need? Right, go ahead. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the Vreekus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine,
Yeah.
too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Is it one of the main characters?
Oh, good. To know.
In regular
Isolated
season?
keep full of Pargrunan wardens who patrol Gallowayne's tusks and argue about history. I left
I
there
love
2 years ago and haven't thought much about it since. I doubt you'll
because
ever have to
the way he
go there
talks.
anyway. I appreciate that, Envoy. When I was a child in Solace, a warden named Ilinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on.
Wait,
Later,
what's your
I
favorite
started
Naruto
going out on
character?
patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time I was 15, I was going out on my own. I was usually part of a small patrol, maybe 4 wardens. We'd travel the roads in Gallowayne's tusks, and I was in charge of camp. We'd make sure the Zarops weren't getting restless, the roads were clear of bandits, and the lava flows weren't flooding. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own. So I kept doing it, and I kept getting better at it.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you need? You too. I was wondering, what do... Envoy? Right. Go ahead. As you know, it's a ballistic... Honest. Tell him. Ask away. I'm surprised at how much... That's all still true, but still, the challenge keeps things interesting, right? You earn every breath out here.
Yeah.
There's a skeleton sitting in a chair out on the coast, west of the fjord docks. No idea what it's doing there, but I'm always
Well,
curious.
yeah, he's basically like if he was a D&D character, dump dump have intelligence and wisdom as your dump stats, and basically dump everything into uh, constitution, dexterity, and charisma.
Let's see. Water can be a problem out here. Don't drink from the rivers or creeks you find here. They're full of saka. Literally. You can get good water from inside most plants here, especially the larger vines. Or you can tap most of the trees for sap. I always put out some kind of cloth to collect the dew in the morning. That's assuming Kai
Oh,
doesn't
trust me,
take
you're
it
gonna
and
get
use it as a
very
nose
tired of
rag.
uh
Oh, there's another
of
tip.
Zoro.
Make sure the people you're traveling with aren't nim dudes. I haven't dealt, of course. Still, maybe well, there's some... I think you know almost as much... Let's see. Right. So I
Yeah.
wasn't completely honest before when I talked about avoiding river water and such. Water from the river or creeks, or whatever, is... well, it's
Well, he is
nasty.
drink
Drink that
smart.
stuff and you'll be shooting soccer from
He
both
knows his
ends.
alcohol.
So whatever water you take from the river, you have to boil. Take out all the leaves and bugs and such and leave it in a pot over the fire. I always carry a bundle of ditchberry bark, too. Tastes terrible, but it keeps the water from making you sick. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Right, changing this. Not before I've done some reading.
Yeah.
Envoy?
Uh, the main
Ask away.
the main time she gets better. Look, the
Right,
main time
changing the
she becomes
subject.
stronger. Well, first time will be once she after the Skypea. I will say that.
Right. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. As you know, it's a blessed miracle, honestly. Tell it. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you need? Ask away. There's a skeleton sitting in a chair out on the coast, west of the fjord docks. No idea what it's doing there, but I'm always curious. I think you know almost as much as I do at this point, Amakuo. Not sure what else to say. Let's see. It can be tough to... I try to collect kindling that don't... There's a skeleton sitting in a chair out on the coast. Right. Thanks for talking.
Tell me,
Yeah. Yep. And he gets 92. Yeah.
where did you learn to hunt?
Early on, I learned from...
Well, yeah.
from a warden named Ilinka. After that,
You know, I am gonna actually break down this greatsword. Got me two
I
white
learned a lot
steel
from just going out
chunks.
and
Oh wait,
surviving on my own.
I don't think.
I'll bet you're a natural. You make it look effortless.
If you know what you're doing, it's not really that hard.
Some hunt with their eyes and ears, but you are hunting with your soul.
Not sure I get what you mean.
I believe you...
Ah, ja.
You were a true hunter in a past life. An apex predator. Like a Stelgar. You may not know it, but those instincts are still yours. Lying dormant, like a cat in the tall...
Did that artifact get warm?
Another fragment in. This thing's just getting warmed up.
Oh, so wait, what?
Let me think. You may not know it, but those instincts are still yours. Lying dormant, like a cat in the tall grass.
Right, that's me.
I didn't realize that
King
the
of the
totems
grasslands.
would give effects.
With a little animancy, we could awaken your former
Also,
self.
I clicked
Wouldn't that be
everything for Marius or whatever, and it still says that he wants to talk. I finally went did a rest, and the thing didn't talk to me. And you know I don't like reading. Literally have you read most of the stuff because I don't like reading. Which I'm pretty sure most of my friends dislike it because whenever we have to read something, I usually have them read it for me. No! I want to skip going inside. Said no guy ever. Damn, I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to go in through the door. That's a setting? It only shows bodies and plants. There's loot shimmering. Yeah. Oh, it should be here. Yes, God Shrine Totems and chests. Yeah. Also, because I didn't have the thing to actually see God Shrine Totem pieces. So I'm pretty sure I missed a lot. Have you ever seen like a area that you know that you should be able to get up to, but you can't? Yeah. I think I found a way to get on the roof. Ah, never mind. Okay, so over here's the blacksmith.
Oh, hey!
Yes, I will take. Ah, no, I will not take your Audra. Take this and this. Damn it. Look, I'm just glad whenever you go press L1, it it brings you to it brings you to a thing that has you I can't talk. I know what. Whenever you go to that R1 L1 menu, how it basically pauses the rest of the game. Finally said it. Here, Ryan, you wanna see how I deal with heights? I jump straight down. I'm joking. But I feel like it would be funny if you just looked over at your YouTube and just saw me falling to my death.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Unseen, unheard.
You can't corner me. Die, ugly.
Never had a chance.
How's this thing a higher rank than that?
Just like the good old days.
I can start that generator for you. Just say the word. charge it up. Just a little spark.
The heck does this stuff even do to me?
Coming in hot.
I have no idea what it does. I guess they're slowly losing health.
Look out. Some kind of trap over there.
Gave me poison. Also, you remember how I took that thing that had me restore health? Yeah, it's very helpful for poison. I'm finding out.
Quiet as the depths.
Oh, you're at the forge in the deep dark? Shot. 2, 3. Die. No more heals for you.
Gather round.
Finally.
That was a close one.
I feel like there's gonna be someone in here.
A little power goes a long way.
Or not.
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it. with the help of some ice. Just a little spark. Power goes a long way.
Hey, where's Kai? Yeah. It's not dead. Why do I feel like this big armor is gonna come out and try and kill me?
What in the name of Aora is that?
There's a
You
spear in it.
think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, have a good run.
Ahek worth and rust! Ahek worth and rust!
Yeah, Kai's just not here.
Ahek worth and rust!
Let's see. Oh, what the heck?
Envoy to the right! Come on! Come all! Ahek worth and...
Wait. I did not mean to drink that.
To your left!
Wait, I hear him talking.
Enemy to the right.
Oh, what the hell? South.
A little help.
Next one's mine.
Well, he said one of them's his. But he's nowhere to be seen.
We make a good squad.
I'm so confused. He keeps on talking, but where is he? Oh yeah. Well, I am just using uh what's it called? Spears. Also, how can you actually tell if it does elemental damage? How can you tell if a weapon does elemental damage? Yeah. Yeah, that one, the Dragon's Gift. Wait, what? Where? Wait. Plus 10 bonus fire damage. Like 10% bonus fire damage. Oh, well, and this one says it power attacks deal moderate stun damage, but it looks it looks like there's electricity coursing through the tip. That's what I was asking. Yeah. Okay, so I have fire fire spear, uh light basically a lightning gun, and I have a stun spear. I need an ice weapon now. Because lightning damage basically doesn't lightning damage build up stun? I meant like higher stun. Guessing this is a boss room.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even
Yeah.
get down here? Clever things must
You
have
know what?
their...
I'm gonna save my game. Then I'm gonna quit the main menu after the save is done. See if he spawns in.
You take lead.
Dang it. He did not spawn in. Damn! Right. Can't move. Scared.
It burns! It burns!
Watch your blade!
He got the shaman. Oh wait, I think he did spawn in.
Coming from the rear.
Yeah, I am just gonna equip some fire ones because I think this boss doesn't. I think he regens when he's not on fire.
Watch your left!
Right flank!
Come on! Come on! A little
Haha!
There.
Much better, thank you.
Good one!
One hit. Yeah, someone's going to die.
Nice!
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Oh my gosh.
Come, hear us through the Adra.
Dude, godless silver coin? It's worth a lot. And I get 20% bonus?
Find us.
And this chest had 2063 godless bronze coin. I feel like this is like one of the biggest chunks of Audrey.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The equipment was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have. The last time, try making contact. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of communication.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long. We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado.
No.
None who remember us still live. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you.
But I did get the
And
amulet
you.
from down there.
You reached back. We have not known the
It was
joy
the,
of
monk one.
companionship in so long. The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
Okay, so this is basically one letter from being a kid now.
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to fight this god?
First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it? Take it with our blessing.
Can I just go ahead and put it out there that
Now hurry
I will
to the
most
halls of the
likely have to
Tabaru
fight this
Sinakis.
thing?
Find us. Free us.
Can I just say, do we fight a god? Okay, because I was about to say, when this turn into God of War? Man. I would have preferred if they gave me some
You're
stat
awake.
points instead.
Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought...
Okay, now that was a
Actually,
funny
never
one.
mind what I thought. Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. but I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Perhaps the bars of their prison would be forged of essence, not iron. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. A little
Hey,
divine
what?
intervention couldn't hurt. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the
So it's
source
either
of the
you
Dream Scourge in the
one-shot
garden,
him, or you
but we have
somehow
to find
lure
the
him off
garden
the
first.
out of the.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop!
How much damage did you do to him in one hit?
The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain!
Yeah.
The pain! They trample the farmlands. They tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Wrong bulbs.
Just a little spark. Little power goes a long way.
Some family tools?
Charge it up. Little power goes a long way.
Oh, really?
Lead the way. Just a little spark. Charge it up. There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here
Here, I'll be right
changes
back.
everything.
And I am back.
A hidden god in the living lands.
Did
Who
you
knew?
did you leave?